for Stuck in the Middle podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Reflex. Shout out my partner, AK, in the building. We got a lot of people in the building, man. Kimbo in the building. He's going to join us a little bit later. Got a special guest, man. My dog, Liinx.
Yep.
Welcome to the USA.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the DMV.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to Stuck in the Middle podcast. Turn the volume down real quick.
Sir.
Turn the volume down real quick.
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Bro.
I was so overwhelmed, so I'm just like stuck in the phone and stuck in the video at the same time.
Like, you know, saying you hit me up on Facebook real quick, and we had to make this happen real quick because you in town.
Sure.
You got 2 shows in town.
Yeah.
You actually came for an award show.
Yeah.
Where was that at? I think California.
In LA, yeah. In
California.
California.
What was that?
It's the AfriFamu. It's like the African kind of celebrates Africans who are like doing something great.
Mm-hmm.
So they have people from every African country, from the Maghrebs all the way down to the south.
Yeah.
Who are doing something to empower other people, like in the movie, in the fashion, in the music, and everything. So it was a good blend where you get to meet other people and see how they appreciate each other.
Yeah, yeah.
So
you awarded for something?
That was the second edition. I won one of them last edition.
Oh,
so
okay,
this year they invited me as an ambassador of the event from Europe.
Man,
So
international. They don't pay you flights to
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but it's good. It's good. It's because the organizers, they are like people that I know. Yeah, and they said we need everybody to be part of it. So you should be from Europe.
Yeah.
And they had people from Africa that came for the event, and people from all over the US.
We got to know who we talking to first, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know who Liinx is. You know what I mean? I hear a little bit of French accent in it. You Cameroonian?
I'm Cameroonian.
What part?
Kumba.
Kumba boy?
Yeah, I'm from Kumba. Ktown, that's how we say it.
All the way?
All the way.
Where's the name
the
of Liinx?
origin? The origin, though, is not Kumba. Because originally, I am from Manfe, because I'm Bayang. We say Bayangi, so everybody understands. But I haven't really lived there. So with the parents, we grew up in Kumba from baby steps.
All the way
so
up.
Kumba is just like my home.
Yeah.
Because that's where I did everything, like school, from first day at school to last day at school.
Yeah.
And then left for the university to Chang.
Back in Bamenda.
Yeah, close to Bamenda.
The name Liinx, where's that from?
Yeah, Liinx it's like, I tried to switch it a little bit. It was supposed to be Link. Because to me, I feel like...
I was thinking like Cuban links, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think like the music is something that's so powerful. Like when we start doing music, you touch people, that's you connect with them.
Facts.
Without necessarily having no physical contact.
Yep.
So the music is like a link between me and the people. So I thought, okay, that could be a good way to my artist name. But when I started writing it, I said, nah, Link doesn't really sound
marketable.
So I said, okay, let's go with Liinx.
Yeah. And I dig it.
Yeah.
So you're based in Sweden right now?
I'm based in Sweden.
Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you fought to True Bush.
Yeah.
Why Sweden? Like,
it's cold.
I bet. It's not like the cold like here.
Nah, I see you don't have cold. Because when I see you guys saying it's cold, I laugh. Because the other day I was having a t-shirt on and I saw this guard. She was worried about
how you gonna catch me.
You don't have no jacket on. I said, don't worry, this is summer.
How long you been out there? What brought you to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I in Sweden I live with my family.
You married?
So yeah, I'm married.
Man.
So the family reunion. So
yeah. Kids?
Yeah.
How many?
Kids, 3.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm in a bow.
It's a full family.
Cheers to that, man. Yeah. Full family.
So
wife Cameroonian?
Yeah.
All the way.
So I have like Angela, I have Serena, and I have TJ.
Well, how old?
Angela is 10, 11 right now. Yeah, she already made one more.
Man.
And Serena is 6, and TJ is 5.
How they feel about you, you know what I'm saying, like being a rapper? Dad is a rapper.
They like it.
Your wife too?
Yeah.
Support.
She supports me because she knows I love music.
How's the music scene there? You know what I'm saying? Like you do rap, Afro trap. What's your mode, if I can say mode?
Yeah, first of all, it was a little complicated because being a rapper and the way we do our raps, we were trying to make our raps like very original, using the slangs that we use, the franc anglais and all of that, to give ourselves an identity. It was a little bit difficult from the start because the movement was kind of beginning. And in places like Sweden, they are used to like house music a lot. Like if you see people like Avicii, what they were doing, the late Avicii, Swedish House Mafia. It's a country that's into a lot of pop music. So the fortunate thing that happened for some of us African musicians is like when the Afrobeat wave started invading the whole world, and they realized that what we are doing stems from Afrobeat. So they realized that this is like Afro rap, there is like Afro trap, there's like Afrobeat, there is Afro pop. So they realize that Afrofusion, this is like a genre that is stemming, like making a very big trunk and having so many branches. So you see for yourself. Man, these guys,
they receive it well out there.
Yeah, now they receive it, and we have Swedish artists who actually do Afrobeat right now. So
y'all gotta drop the coins, man.
Yeah, it sounds like you hear it, and it's like, okay, now let's do this. So now we start having the kind of acknowledgement. We have radio plays because they know what we're doing right now. First, it was like, what is this strange melody? Even though it's like groovy, you know, Afrobeat is like very groovy, and it takes over. Once you listen to it, it takes over.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they were not familiar with it, so it was like, what is this strange melody? Then all of a sudden, people start doing it more, and their own artists start doing it, and so they're like, okay, let's go.
You in town for a couple shows? We're gonna get to that.
Yep.
But you artist with MudHouse Entertainment.
MudHouse Entertainment.
What's that about, man?
MudHouse.
I'll be honest, man. Like when I was you know still like heavy into music, MudHouse to me was one of those labels. I hit up MudHouse like, yo, I need to get a MudHouse because y'all doing something right. How was the link up? You know what I'm saying? How's the business like?
MudHouse Entertainment. I usually don't go to that part because MudHouse Entertainment, I'm the CEO.
Okay.
I founded the label, and first we started. I was like the only person in it. Then later on, I started working with Mr. Elad. He was like producing most of my songs.
Shout out Mr.
He's
Elad,
like low-key producer that doesn't want to talk about his production very much. He's trying to focus on his
singing and
artist.
Yeah.
But my first single was produced by him, and he's like family, you know. He's like a junior brother.
He's out in Sweden as well?
No, he's in Cameroon.
Okay, yeah.
He's in Douala. So I said, okay, let's do this because we could be doing it together. You a singer, I'm a rapper. Let's go ahead. So we did the first single with him. We released his single, featuring the song he did featuring Inyanya, and that was quite a blast because the song, first of all, the first one was good. The title Chakara, and then we did the Chakara remix with Inyanya. But we had another deal that came up for him that had a wider scope. So being like a brother to him, I thought he had more benefits from that link than us because we were like from the building phase. But this was an established something that had all the connects that could push the music to places that at that point we couldn't push it. So I told him, you know what,
go ahead,
you should take that one. We family, we don't need to talk about contracts and anything. I haven't really talked about it like this, never, because we just kept it low key, like let's just ride. And the media tried to push us to talk about it, but we just said, nah, we're not going into that.
Man.
But they continue seeing us together, and they know there is no problem because first they thought there was a problem and there's a break and all that, but then they saw that we were still cool and we're still producing more songs and everything.
You're always rocking these Lux Ego hats though. Isn't that what you call it? What's that? What's
Lux Ego is my brother who is in Ohio. He's the founder. He's the owner, the proprietor,
gotcha.
and
I thought that was Blue Nation. Yeah, I'm tripping.
No, it's not Blue.
So
Blue Nation, we are like Lux Ego, Blue Nation. We know each other, so sometimes Marvin had a couple of Lux Ego hats, so I'm sure you saw them with him. That's why. So we like a circle. Plus,
so that's how the link up with Teezy for one of your singles happened.
Nah, with Teezy, I know him like from way back because I roll with
Ktown.
I roll with Teezy, Slim, Mike Monster, and they were the best music crew back then before he blew up like now. So we were like cool. But if you watch the video of Asha, you see that he's in it. So TZ, I knew him like way before he joined Blue Nation, and the success story that's continuing to come up. Shout out TZ Pancha, congratulations!
Yeah, man. Happy birthday too
on your new video. Yeah,
yeah,
Goretti, I've seen it already. It's super lit. Yeah, just keep up.
I watched that joint earlier too.
Yeah.
How do you you know saying how do you work? Cause all your videos, you know, they're tough. By the way, congratulations, man. You got a lot of music out.
Thank you very much.
Got an EP out, the Journey EP. Talk to us about this, man.
Yeah, like the Journey EP is like the first product I wanted to put out.
Yeah.
And it was lucky because it was very fortunate for me because I had like so many people work on this. It's just 6 tracks. Yeah, but there's a whole lot of people on it.
Yeah, Ktown on it, it will be Mike Master, TZ, Mr. Elad.
Exactly,
man.
So, and the productions were many because Ktown produced the Let Love Lead song. Slim Beats produced Ktown. Edile Dre produced Life No Be Joke. Slim Beats produced Petit Fokwata. Ashia was produced by Mr. Elad, and Ktown was produced by Soft Touch.
Man, so you went and got out the Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity Store. You just snapped.
I just put everything. The Thanos.
how's the reception? When did this drop?
It was very very wonderful because actually the first song that came out from this single, from this EP, was Ashia, and it kind of took me by surprise the way people like embraced it.
Yeah.
Because it was a very low tempo song, but I think the topic of the song made it kind of very interesting because it's about death. I said I lost so many friends growing up. They had big dreams, you know. We all growing up, like, people had ambitions and everything. People wanted to be things and, you know, do things, but many of them, you know, fell off. They died, and I lost my relative too, who was like, you know, he became really sick.
Yeah.
So I thought I was gonna do this for him. Then I said no, but I have so many friends too who passed away. Like it was very weird situations. Like I had like a pair of twins. They both died, like friends that we grew up together. Then I had like one other friend, Bonge, he too died, and we were like very close, and that really hurt me. So I said, okay, if I do this song, and I already think about dedicating it to my cousin who passed away, then I could as well just put it out with all the other people that I know. So and I saw like people started hitting me up, like, there is this other person, person. So we just took like people from around Ktown, all the major people that we could think about that went untimely. So the song now was kind of, it affected so many people because the topic itself is death. You are affected directly or indirectly. And I mean, like, if you just hear death, it doesn't need to be somebody you know, you just feel bad about it. So it made the song gain some kind of magnetic, you know,
that links.
People just connected to it. And it wasn't like a very hot song, but it was deep, because I remember having difficulties recording that song because I break down many times in the middle of the verses. I had to do it all over because, you know, while recording it with the instrumental, these memories came, and I felt so, sometimes I didn't want to perform the song because the same thing happens. I break down in the middle of a performance, like, but thank God people understand that the song is very personal. So,
man, speaking of performances, you in town for 2? You got one tomorrow. Where's that?
That's Bonaberry. You know the address is better than I do,
bro. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know. I sleep.
Bonaberry. Somebody asked me from K-Town, you in town, from Cameroon, like, you around? I'm like, nah, but you have a show in Bonaberry. I said, nah, man, that's
Bonaberry DMV.
That's Bonaberry.
And then you in Spectrum on Sunday.
Spectrum is on Sunday. And I want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to Holmes, the proprietor of Spectrum. You know, they took me in like family. We made this happen in short notice, but they gave me a shot, like, come on, bro, you got to do this, you're in town. So
shout out to Valerie, man. He's been on the podcast.
Shout out to Stan Leon. happen to be playing for that show.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
also condolences to DJ Rick, who lost the father. Yeah. So
yeah.
Sunday Spectrum Lounge. I know all my people out there. They know I'm around. I've seen some. I've not been able to see everybody. You can't see everybody, but
exactly. You like it there, though? It's first time in the US?
Nah, second time. First time was
last year when you came. Yeah, you having a good time?
Very good time.
Nah, when you come next time, you gotta hit up Stuck in the Middle. We'll show you a good time, but I'm sure your family taking care of you, though, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
This
coming.
is already a good time. I have my cup. I have my cup by my side. So
appreciate you coming through, though. You know what I'm saying, sharing the music. You know what I'm saying, getting us a little bit more in your story. But right now, we're gonna bring my partner, Kimbo. You know what I'm saying, a man I've been trying to have on this podcast for a minute. He's been ducking.
He's busy.
Pull up a shit, man. we got Kimbo in the building, man, and we're live. We're making it happen live. I'm killing two birds with one stone, bro. Bro, I heard you retiring, man.
Kimbo retiring.
I heard Kimbo retired, man.
How you doing, Liinx?
How you doing, bro?
What a story, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking it all the way there. But nah, you know, we brothers, man. You know, so we do this music thing, Afrobeat rap. First time meeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but connected though.
Connected. So you heard of Kimbo, you heard his music.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Just like yours. When you put it out, we communicate and we try to share it.
Let me ask you though, how you see the industry right now? You know, as far as like our industry, Cameroon, Afrobeat, Afro trap.
Man, I mean, I don't know how to put it, like for real, but like in Pigeon, right? There's this thing I say because they ask me that question all the time, and I say like, like Cameroon industry. I'm speaking Pigeon real quick. Cameroon industry, they like pick away never grow. It still need nutrients. It still need Bobby from Imami. It still need care. You know what I'm saying? That's literally how our industry is. We know it's already about to blow. We know it's already about to get where we want it to be. But it just needs those little nutrients. It needs this.
You know we say condiment.
And put the condiment dans la sauce. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by this though?
By this, you know what I'm saying? Like, Liinx is from Europe.
Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah.
We're based here. You know what I'm saying? You know, if we had somebody sitting here from Cameroon, you know what I'm saying? Those are 4 artists from different sides of I don't want to say not really life, but just different locations doing the same thing from the same place. Akumba Mandis, Bamena Man. No, you know what I'm saying? Sitting down, having a conversation, talking. You know what I'm saying? So beat people over there will make some. You know what I'm saying? Little things like that. But then some people come here and they just want to be like, oh, I did for I know if you come. I can't come talk to this person. I can't come do this. I can't come do that. So it's just these forums are needed. These little things are necessary. You know, like when he says, when we put out our stuff, they hear it. They put out their stuff. We hear it. We push it. That's all that's needed. That's literally all.
How'd you get in the game though, bro? Like I never really heard that story. How'd you get in the game?
I mean, honestly, it goes. I tell this gentleman this all the time. It's Detox Cameroon boy. He's the one that really got me to really do. I've always been doing it. Just like I get basement like this. I have a basement. I'm cooling. I'm making music. They're like, but us growing up in the States, when we start doing music, we try to sound so American. We try to do their thing and all of that. But then they're like, yo, I sat when I'm like, I'm just gonna start rapping only in Pidgin. If you understand it, fine. If you don't.
No, but music, if I can cut you in, music doesn't even have a language. So sometimes now we even if we go to the English language, when we start doing like mumble rap,
you don't know what they're saying.
You just feel the groove.
Feel the joint.
But
so it's all cool.
He's right though. But Detox is the one that really, because back then we would. I actually started off as a DJ.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember that? And then Detox and them were making music, and I was playing their music. And then he would tell me like, "Yo, bro, you're actually really good at this." And then I just started doing it, and just like, "Yo, we put out a couple of stuff, people liked it. Put out a couple more, people liked it, and that's literally how. That's literally how I got started.
When you walked in, you know, Iwobe was playing. Shout out Iwobe, killing it back home, and we was like, "Yo, she's not, you know, like where we think she should be." And I said it's because of management. You say, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it's your time, it's your time. How y'all feel about management? Like, do you need proper management? Because I'm looking at MudHouse, for example. I'm like, dang, like, they must be doing something right. Do you need management? You know what I'm saying? Pop in this game, or, you know what I'm saying? How do we break in?
In regards to that, I give a
Hey, it looks like you really want to lean back. That mic is not letting. That mic is not letting.
Halting my progress. I mean, and any artist will tell you, you need proper management. Is the same thing. Like, again, back to the kid. A kid cannot grow if the parents are not there. Tell them this is right, this is wrong, because they've been there, they've experienced it. And I also, like, what I tell people all the time is, like, your manager has to have some type of knowledge of what they're doing in the industry.
Yeah.
Not just go pick your friend, say, because he's been by me, he's my manager.
That's different.
It's completely different. We need proper management. And the thing that I think we lack a lot is we don't really understand the business part of music as Cameroonians. We don't understand, like, they call it showbiz. There's show and there's biz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most people just see the show. They don't understand that he's a CEO, he's a CEO of a company. He knows the work that goes in the back. He knows what it takes to do all of that. Because people will be saying, "Oh, Joe, put out a song." It's not that easy. It's not just. If we want to, we can literally release a song right now.
Yeah,
if we wanted to. But as we all understand, you need proper management, you need proper avenues to
structuring
be
and all that.
Yo, you got some tough videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, your videos can literally play on MTV, BET.
Yeah.
How do you know what I'm saying? What's your process like releasing game joints?
You know, for me, I work a lot on my songs. Like, when I'm writing the song, I already have the concept of the video. It's like a full picture. I see the shots, I see the angles, I see the takes. So most often when I hit like a video director up, I give him a screenplay of what I want, and I tell him, okay, you are the artist in your domain. You should take this story and then put the cinema into it. Like the video we did in Stockholm, the video to Life Not Be Joke. David Nzinga, he's like an actor and a video filmmaker. Like, he makes short movies most of the time, and then he does videos like time to time. So I write the song, and I want the song to have a connection with the video.
Right, yeah.
So it makes the whole thing, you know, it comes out from the same source. Like, when I'm writing the song, I already have a development.
Promoting it, doing, pushing it out.
And now
like
pushing it.
Yeah.
Most often we have all these channels, like the normal channels that you can just, you know, put it out, YouTube or something. And then there is the bloggers that you have to meet. And there is the streets. Like, right now you have people in the streets who, it's a funny procedure, but that's the way it works.
Street team.
Yeah. So the street team, what they do is, like, they put your music in the streets. Like, it's like, if you want to put it in legal terms, it'll be like you pirating your own music. Because what they do is, like, they selling your music, they're making money off your music, but you're not bothering, because they're spreading your music.
Yeah.
And you can do it. If you're left to do it, you can do it. So when you see, what they do is they make all these collections, they put your music in it, it spreads in the households, and the more the people are familiar with your songs, they watch it on TV, they want to watch it on YouTube, they want to go to a party, they want to, you know, listen to it. So you have those, and then you have the people who are like the channel representatives that you gotta meet. So you have people from Sierra TV, you have people from Canal 2, you have people from STV, you have people from My Music TV, and then you have some local channels that are based in particular neighborhoods that people basically just watch them. They don't want to have nothing to do with nothing. Joint, so you still have to work with them, because
bro, so here's my question though.
No crowd is small.
Yeah.
And then you have
sorry to cut you off, but here's my question though, you know what I'm saying, because we diaspora artists.
Yeah.
how easy has it been for you first, and you know, since cracking the market back home?
Bro,
with a single or with a video?
Funny story. Just going back to what he said about people pirating your own music. 2016, I'm in Cameroon. We're driving in Douala. You know, you pull up, you roll your window. People are just running up to your car. Da, 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 da. They hand me a CD, and I see my face on it. Right? I see my face on it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna support your hustle, bro. Buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what checking for the
Why? I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get the joint, bought it,
and then you look at the CD.
Drive like up to a mile. I hear the song playing in some snack bar. I'm like, oh great! I'm gonna buy 10 more of those and hand it out to people. But it's really that simple. Like when he says stuff about like you need the street team, you need every single person. DJ, street team,
exactly,
radio stations, all of that is really needed because we've left from here, we've gone back home, we've done the media tours and all of that, but regardless, it's always gonna be tough because we're not staying in Cameroon. We're always gonna be looked upon like, you know what I'm saying? But we understand that we have to do that so that they can put the face to the music. You know, if they say, oh, Liinx is in the radio station today, they're like, oh, that's that guy that So that's why it's so tough for us to break back there just because we're not there.
Because you go there like, probably like 1 month tops.
That's
2.
it.
And you're off.
Hit for Douala, they drive me. Out.
You say, nah, I don't go. Man, how they move.
I need shower, not bucket.
You wash like 4 times a day. You're still sweating. You see.
So you go back home, you spend time home?
Yeah, I'm home all the time. Like,
but the money that you don't know, that one
it's short.
No,
it's not 4 hours. Anyway, it's shorter than here. It's shorter than that's the one thing that I usually pity you guys for, because your flights back home are really long.
Yeah, man.
But for us, it's like you could cook lunch and have it in a takeaway. It's like so. But I do most of my productions in Cameroon, so for me, I am always shuttling.
That's you just hit a nerve.
Yeah, I'm always shuttling, because not just the fact that I do the productions there. Most of the producers are my friends, and they understand. I could call on the phone and explain something, and they know what I want. Unlike if you meet somebody who's not familiar with, say, Afro music, it's gonna take a lot of explanation and debates and no, take this off.
Let me stop you right there and ask this question though before you answer.
Reflex, you're up to something.
But
you just said no, we're holding right there.
You know, shout out to DJ Kyle. Shout out to DJ Kyle. He just produced my last Flex Friday drop.
Okay,
yeah, I don't know. I know DJ Kyle. He said this though. He said this on I think Twitter. He said we don't learn these things with a build sound. All these pay people outside, if you don't make music for Khmer, inside Khmer, the sound will always bend. Come create African content in Africa. Is that how you feel about that? How y'all feel about that?
That's you want me to go first?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Well, for me, I think we are very much in a big debate right here, because when I see music, I see people. I mean, like individuals. If Reflex left the DMV today and came to Sweden, Reflex is still carrying his DMV in him. So even if he's seated in Sweden and producing Stuck in the Middle, it's still gonna be the same. Reflex doesn't need to be here to make this show happen. If we take every equipment and produce Stuck in the Middle, so to me the location is like not really very important. It's the people. And I always ask that question, like when we define the fact that it has to be in a particular place, why does it have to be in a particular place? Because the music doesn't make itself. It's the people behind the machines. The machines don't make the music.
So do we need you know, like,
I don't
singers and
agree.
songs
I don't
by-
agree. I
by,
don't
like-
agree with that assertion.
Yeah, do we need you know what I'm saying, like, producers from back home? Can I have, you know what I'm saying, like, cause Kimbo was a killer producer.
Yeah.
Can I have Kimbo produce me a Bagalum right here? I spit on it and that don't blow back home.
If he can, to me, that's why I said it's about the people. If Kimbo knows how to do asiko, he can do asiko even if he's in North Pole. If he has his equipment, his production equipment, he could still do asiko while seated there with the Eskimos. It's gonna sound asiko. So the location, to me, it sounds very funny because the location doesn't really matter. You know, when you see people like Kanye now going all the way to Africa and he's producing there and he's bouncing, it's still going to be a Kanye West song, right? When he comes back to the States.
Yeah.
It didn't change the fact that he's in Africa right now with that production. So to me, that location issue is just Massa. I know Dimey. I know I didn't hear my other story.
No, I mean, to kind of just piggyback off of what he said, like, it's 100% right. Like, you don't need that. You don't necessarily have to be in Cameroon to make music that relates to Cameroonians. Because if I talk Pidginazo, the things I know if I come on Cameroon. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things I did on Backside for Mendankwe. You know what I'm saying? But, and at the same time, I switch up and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, when I was like, Kata Bikini, you know what I'm saying? Just because they're not here, they just feel like we've lost touch with our culture. But I'm like, no, I could literally be out here. I could blow quicker if I sing trap music, if I do American music. But I'm like, why can't my people support the fact that, yo, there's somebody out here that has a bigger market to expose our music to it, that is doing our music, rapping in pidgin, dressing in country clothes, presenting that to
culture,
the next, to this culture. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to pay flight for how many million francs and go back there and sit and do that. No.
But here's the
Music
thing, though.
is-
You know, you got
music is
people
music.
like Davido, you know what I'm saying, who said, until I went home and linked up with Techno, then I had
Was
Fall,
Ish. Yeah.
and then I had
Davido
If.
did when he did the little mixtape, he tried to be so American.
Mhm.
It flopped. He told his label, he told Sony, look, man, I have to go back home and do what I have to do. Fine. He could have still sat in America and said, I don't want to do this. I can have my producers make me a song and send it to me.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just went home because he has the money to pay the flight. Some of us don't have that money constantly to be paying flights. You know what I'm saying? He just went back home. It's like it's
Or maybe he would have said, "Bring me techno."
Bring me
Exactly,
techno.
yeah.
Exactly.
It would
Not
have
true,
been
not
the
true.
same
Bring me techno.
thing.
Bring me this person.
Yeah.
He is the same thing.
Not
so
true, not true, not true.
I don't feel like location has anything to do with it. Now, if I was making music or if Liinx was making music, and then it sounds like now Shakata is a try. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
It will be like, okay, bro, come for Cameroon.
Mo will show you how they do the
show you
thing.
how they do it.
Yes.
But if the man they make music, you feel say, the man is saying na fiango boy. This boy, like maybe I just see for, but you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can tell that it's just that, like, the vernaculars are different. We speak different and all of that, and that's about it.
Yeah,
We make the same music.
Yeah.
We don't have to go there to do that. If it was reversed, how many Cameroonians would leave Cameroon and come here to come and make music? Let's say the diaspora artists were the ones that were blowing and putting Cameroon on the map. How many of them would leave there and come to America to come and make music?
Not true, not true, not true.
You know what I'm saying? So
Reflex,
music now-
reflex,
Let him man
reflex.
talk now, let him man
He's
talk.
satisfied with that. He did like say the way the man is laughing.
No, because for like when I read the tweet,
Oh God.
and as I was thinking about it, because I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying, there might be some truth in it. You know, you need, you know, that touch or
There's a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, he says he goes back. You don't do a video. Sometimes you just have to be around. You don't need smell for mud urin.
Exactly.
Me give you inspiration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He will just go. You know what I'm saying? So there's some truth to it. You have to
Yeah.
go there. If you're complete, I feel like the truth there is if you're completely
Detached,
disconnected with your
culture.
with your
Culture, yeah.
you have to be there. You have to sit there and do
Spend
it.
some time.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I can make a beat here. They'll think I made that in Cameroon.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or someone can. I hear Eddie Ledre's making trap beats that Migos can kill.
Yep.
He's not in America doing that.
Yeah.
He's in Cameroon.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah, bro. You see, like we're talking about the videos, and sometimes you make a song and you really want the video to have the picture you're painting with the song. Like Ktown, I couldn't. you know, I cannot do a song about Ktown and I'm doing the video in Stockholm.
Yeah.
So the video was like, I told King that this video has to follow the context, like point line. So when we're saying like,
drop million.
yeah, when we say,
before they started taking another shot.
anyway, no, yeah, but you know, he came out with his team, and we were like following the script. The song was like the script of the video.
Right.
Like when I'm saying for 3 main road, now 1 meeting point in front 3 and 1 Karifu in him na die. I'm seated at Karifu Boku de Bar.
Facts.
So that's like.
And only people from Kumba understand that.
Yeah,
you know
because I'm speaking the lines, and anybody from Ktown knows that those lines I'm speaking is what they are seeing.
Yeah.
Because like Kumba is made from 3 entrances, like Fiango, Mbonge Road, and Boya Road, and the meeting point is that place where we call Boku de Bar. It was like an active point, like Bisek Junction. So when I say from 3 main road, now 1 meeting point. In front 3 and 1 Karifu name na die, because we used to call it Karifu Boku de Bar. It was practically like bar to bar to bar to bar. Yeah, so sometimes when you have a song like that, you must make that trip, because if you make that video somewhere else,
you know,
it makes sense, because you'll be saying something else and people are seeing something else, even though some directors do that, but you know, it's going to probably depend on your artistic touch you put in it to, you know, portray maybe something else.
Who you know saying, like, who y'all feeling right now back home? Who you know say, if Kimbo come out of retirement, who would you want to link up with?
Are you serious, Kimbo? Reflex on declare you retired.
No, Kimbo has not retired. Kimbo got fired.
Not officially.
You just dropped the fire freestyle too.
I mean, now I didn't officially
drop it.
Yeah, it's unofficially released.
Officially released.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes.
So where you at right now? You know, saying like, what can we expect?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll go to choir practice.
Kimbo. You know, Kimbo. Now you already dropped unofficially. Just drop it officially. Yeah. So let's get it like let's get it rolling.
That's how we'll start.
Yeah.
We'll just officially drop a freestyle
first.
See how it goes. But I mean, everybody, like, there's so many. The funny thing about Cameroon is there's so many artists in Cameroon that it doesn't even make sense why some people are not where they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other. We were just talking about, for example, the first time I heard her, I was like, we have our own Rihanna.
Facts.
Voice, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
charisma,
like
all of that. She's something else.
Dope. And I'm not even talking about people that are mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ray is one of my favorite artists.
Ooh, original.
Louis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the stuff we have worked on, it's like,
you already
plenty.
Yeah.
Array is good. Array is so really good.
Like, there's so many artists that are just floating under the radar, and it's just like the talent is just there. People have to understand, Cameroon didn't come into the music industry when Africa was struggling. When Nigeria came, go play Downfall Driver and look at the video.
Yeah, that was straight. What do they call this? How do they call it?
Camcorder.
You know what I'm saying? But now we're at a point where you listen to a song, it's mixed and mastered properly. You look at the videos,
it's world class.
You can play here, it competes with the next Nigerian South Africa.
Yeah, it's world class.
So we came in at a point where how can generally do the work? Would you get, would you understand, check sense, and will benefit from all of it? Literally. You look at videos, Ken is there killing things every day. There's a new artist coming out of Cameroon every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just got this little boy that won the little 237 thing, Kowan. Like 8 years old. He rap, listen, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
that he is gonna be something.
Otang. Otang is killing it.
Yeah.
There's what's her name? Joy. Doing there's so much stuff in Cameroon that is just like, and our music has always been diverse. Nigeria don't run out of music some more time.
Yeah, we get French, we get English.
Oh my God! Like, our music is unique. It's different. It's different, and that's what kind of holds us back in a way, because people don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? If someone can rap now for lamb salt, they'll be like,
One
okay.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
One shit.
One
One shit with the
shit
bars like non-stop, like.
One shit makes some keyboard. I was like, whoa.
One shit
You know what I'm saying?
One shit don't know what English.
Not one, but then Nigerian people are looking like, what are, you know,
Nah,
because
that's culture. That's
it's
like
that
really
culture
deep
with
culture.
But we can make it cool. Look at how Americans are welcoming Afrobeats.
Yeah.
We can make our language cool. It's just with time. Do they understand what they're saying on Davido's Fall?
They
That
don't.
is on the radio.
They don't.
On number 26 on the billboards.
Nah.
They don't. But
Yep.
they vibe into it.
Yep.
Small time we're on to Magasco, they sing Wulu Bang Bang.
Yeah.
What is it? Wulu Bang Bang. You know, they don't care, but it's a
You ask me,
vibe.
say, what you say?
You know what I mean?
They don't get it.
Even at the mid in Cameroon, there was white people in there vibing to Magasco's,
Yeah.
singing it,
Facts.
singing it,
And it's just
heavy.
like, it's a matter of time. If we can't understand that as artists, as an industry, we'll always be held back. And the funny thing is, I'm saying I'm retiring and all of that. It's just because I feel like us here, we have so much more resources and information that we can help our industry grow in more ways than one.
Yeah.
If I could sit and don't be in front of the camera and I help the next person and give them knowledge to be able to be better in front of the camera, I would do that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've actually studied music business, studied it, all of that stuff. So why one can't stand before camera? Because I'm busy. Yeah, I have the talent, but the next person can
Do
have
that,
can
and
do
then
that,
you
and
do
then
something
I just
else.
Tell them, hey, boo, just change the one, move the one, put them here, boom.
Now that.
Many hands
That's it.
do light
That's
work.
it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, what's next for you, bro? EP out, the journey.
Yeah, the EP is out, and I'm actually on the second single for the album. This is the second one, the second single right
Hey,
here.
conveniently playing.
This is that's my new baby right there.
Yeah.
So this is La Vie. La Vie is a song that celebrates and encourages people to just try their best to get what they want. And I did Levez-vous before this. So I'm actually up to my album coming out mid-year, probably June, and the title is Mandu Mandu. I already dropped that. Mandu Mandu is in my mother tongue, Bayangi. We say Mandu Mandu means it's like saying beat for beat, beat by beat. It's like gently. Yeah. So
who you tapping for this one? Producers, features?
yeah. So in Mandu Mandu we have like Mr. Elad. We have Slim Beats, who's like the major producer on the project. Yeah, he's gonna be the one to oversee the final production when we get everything from everybody. And then we have Edile Dre, and we have the young Pain. You gotta watch out for him.
Pain is dope.
Yeah,
yeah.
you people, because he's coming up, and he's coming up. And then we have the Chinjongs.
Oh, the twins.
Chinjong, yeah.
Oh yeah, they do like
they did a
different-
they do house music. So I was lucky to
link up with him.
to have their blessing. So they are going to remake one of my songs to a house remake. So I got them on the album equally, and I have
Man, that album don't finish.
yeah. So
it's
it's gonna be a mad blend, because I really want the music to be a kind of album that if you listen to it, you have a bit of everything, like Cameroon in all. Like you take it from every angle, you have it in there. And the featurings, I'm not going to talk about them right now. That's leave that one. I'm not going to talk that one. Also go move some on. Yeah, so Mandu Mandu is supposed to come out in June, and I'll be doing the album launch in Sweden in July, 13th of July in Stockholm. We already have a date, we have a venue and everything. So right now what I'm doing is I'm working on finalizing everything. We have 2 videos out, and I'm still gonna release one more video on a song with Mr. Ella. Let me not say more. I'm saying too much. Okay, all right. I will not say more. All right. Thing is, Liinx is coming up with an album mid-year. The title of the album is Mandu Mandu. The content undisclosed.
Yeah.
All that.
Album release on the way.
Yeah.
It did a mouth to use the one going Sweden. Go.
Yeah.
I never see Sweden.
Yeah, but Massa, una job be una.
You never invite me.
No, you know the invitation.
Come say we'll stay with us.
Oh boy, the word over small now because the word over small for way. If you didn't also, if you tap me, so say, oh boy, at the B airport in the next 10 hours. I know you're in. We'll sort that out.
Now we know.
Where's no? I can't cancel.
Okay. All right. Now you know. You're welcome to Sweden anytime.
Anytime. Bro.
Yeah.
Man, listen. I don't ask all my questions and finish. And this was fun now, man. Kimbo, appreciate you joining us, man.
Yeah.
Looking forward to more music from you.
Hopefully, by God's grace.
I'm hoping that he cancels his retirement.
No, Kimbo never retire.
It's
a marketing strategy.
It's official retirement. He needs to postpone.
I'm having an official retirement concert.
Yeah.
With exclusive new music.
Unofficial new music.
Yeah. See, I tell you, Paramende. Now listen, Kimbo in the building. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
We gotta chop it up some more. Liinx, man, appreciate you coming through from Sweden.
Thanks, bro. You know, I just want to thank all my people. Let me use this opportunity. I know I can't meet all of them who are in the area, but I've communicated with the most of them. I thank them all for the hospitality. Stuck in the middle, first of all, to my people of Bonaberry, the ones who are going to host me tomorrow. So it's my first time out here, so I really need to feel the presence of my people. So I'm calling out on everyone out there, please come out tomorrow. Let's have a very big night that I'll take back with me, like the memories that are going to remain there. And on Sunday, I don't know, I mean, like when I say Bonaberry, you all know the address, right? I don't need to.
But man, they didn't answer.
So and then on Sunday, we're at Spectrum Lounge. I've been there, checked out the area, ate some soya and fish. So everybody comes out. We're gonna have a big party because I'm ready. Like I'm just waiting for the hours to get to the show. I'm ready. So come out and just show me the DMV love, because I know I have so many people here, and I'm looking forward to see those that I've not been able to link up with.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much for the shot.
Hey, bro, take a lot of, DMV with you. We hope everything, goes well.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the building probably Sunday at Spectrum.
Yeah.
I thought you told me you was performing.
He put the cat out of the bag. Stop, Kimbo.
Before you go, bro, I know you got a fan sign,
Yeah.
You see this for us, bro.
I'm gonna.
The house will appreciate that. And why he's doing that, Kimbo, we'll joke for your turn backside, so you make one or two tracks.
Yeah.
Always know. You're not 1 or 2 beat.
Like I was saying, let your people come up. What is this backside?
Bro, so producer tapped me today, say, hey, bros, use my beat 1.5. I said, bro. Nah, it should be.
I never go YouTube. Yes, or man, I look price. I call. He said,
nah, this is Cameroon. This is Cameroon.
No problem. Why not Cameroon?
Yeah. Liinx in the building. Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Thanks,
man. Stuck in the Middle podcast. I'm Reflex, and man, we are out.
I'm sending a shout out to the production team there in the back.
Yeah. Shout out to Uncle AK, my brother. What you be our name again?
Young Clevis.
Yeah. In the building. Shout out to Ma.
His boys are anyway, we'll do that later.
Hey, man,
the secret life of the Stuck in the Middle show.
Young Clevis.
Yeah.
I'm on the Bundet.
Yeah.
Stuck in the Middle podcast, and we out.